today we have a really fun video. I'm with Dwayne and we're in Oaklawn and
period. We're in the neighborhood.
Pride Month.
Anyone who lives in Dallas is gonna know that Oaklawn is called like the neighborhood of Dallas. That's where all the gays live and all the party girls, period.
So I wanted to do a video for Pride Month, and basically Dwayne's gonna answer some questions and just kind of give you his point of view just about like the LGBT and stuff like that. But we're in Oaklawn because we just thought it would be fitting for this video. But he's gonna answer some questions and we're gonna go eat right now, and then yeah, I just really wanted to do a video for Pride Month because I don't know, I just feel super strongly about it, and I wanted to give him a chance to talk about it and just kind of like shed some light, because I know I probably have like some followers that this could probably like help out, and that's what we're hoping this video
coming
will
from
do.
your one and true gay, Dwayne.
But yeah, so we're gonna go find somewhere to eat and we'll let you guys know what we decide. Okay, so right now we're at Uncle Julio's and we're having our little food. We're eating lunch right now. I'm gonna get some chicken enchiladas. What are you gonna get?
I don't know, I'm so indecisive. Like, I'll read one thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, that sounds so good. And then I'll look at like a different thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, that sounds so good. I go back to the first time, I'm like, and that don't sound too good. And it's like, I don't know. I literally don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with like some chips and salsa.
So yeah, I'll show you guys what our food looks like when it gets out. Hopefully it looks really good. But I don't really know what we're gonna do after this, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so this is what I got. Looks literally so amazing, and this is what Dwayne got. That actually looks so good.
Healthy queen.
Period.
It stinks, but she looks good.
That's all that matters. So yeah, we're about to eat, and then we'll probably leave, and then we're gonna answer the questions for you guys, and I'm really excited for that part because that's like the good part of this video. Alright guys, so we're at this really cute thrift store. It's called Out of the Closet. I saw it on TikTok. And yeah, we're here. I found this super cute little thing, and I'm gonna think, like, I think I might put it as a dress or like with something underneath. Period. Yeah, it's $7. I think I'm gonna get this because it's super cute. But yeah, we're just looking right now. And we're gonna take some pictures and stuff for the Instagram and
make a few TikToks, you know.
Yeah.
Just let all the platform know Happy Pride Month type shit.
Happy Pride freaking month. Okay. Okay, so.
Hey queers and gays. We're off.
It's now 5:57 and it's super, super hot. Like, we spent a long time out there in Oakland, but it just got, sorry, Oaklawn. Sorry. But it was just really, really hot. We were sweating, and yeah, so we just decided that we're gonna go back to Dwayne's house, and that's where we're gonna film like the Q&A part of this video, and then we're gonna go swimming after. So it's like a whole day of fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, we definitely gave you some like pride vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we made sure, you know, we showed you a little part of the neighborhood, showed you some fun, some real cute, we had some real cute pictures. Maybe she'll upload some pics on here, like a quick little, you know, haul of the pictures we took. And then, you know what, I mean, yeah, that was it, honestly, bitch.
Yeah, it was hot. You know, we went thrifting and stuff. We ate. So yeah, we're gonna go to his house, and that's how we're gonna do the little Q&A part, and then we're gonna go swim, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna just chill vibes. All the little rainbows for the lights.
Oh, you can't even see probably.
Oh, yeah, a little bit on your foot.
Right there, on the gays. All the gays. I meant all the
gays and theys.
The gays and theys. I love how you said that earlier. You said gays and theys, and I was like, period, because some prefer to have like different pronouns. That's definitely a lesson being taught, but not by me. Did you know that there was an updated gay flag? Like, they updated the pride flag?
Yeah.
So now it's like all like it's like the, you know, rainbows, but now it's like a triangle almost of like, it's gray, I mean, it's black and brown and blue and white and pink. So it's black and brown for, you know, people of color, and show like their inclusion in it as well. And then there's lastly the blue and pink and white for transgenders. Yeah. And I was like, I love how they're including like,
they're
even like, like, you know, because like I know like justice being served, because I know people of color have like definitely felt like left out in a lot of senses. And so to show that they're even taking it to like, you know, we're including in everything, and that includes pride and gays and like that. Like, that's a huge impact. So that was really, really cool. Justin and I talked about that a lot, and that was super, super sweet. And I was like, I love to see more of like, you know, inclusion rather than just like equality. Type stuff. Period.
Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go back. It'll probably take us a little bit.
The drinks.
I did.
Oh, period. That's
I was comparing me. I don't forget. Okay, we'll see you guys whenever we get to Dwayne's house. We're just gonna be in the car for right now.
Fuck bitches get money. That's just the vibes I'm feeling right now. go to UCLA. And she drive a
Maserati.
Maserati. She be trying to
party.
real hot girl shit.
Ow.
Let me talk to him.
I love you by 6'3".
Make me fast like dating. You know, that's new body. Mean boys can't fuck with us because we are top notch, and I keep looking at the motherfucking monitor, not the fucking camera.
Well, I just have it up in case it ever gets out of focus. But...
Oh yeah, no, keep it up. But I need to stop freaking looking up there. Okay.
Okay, so basically now we're gonna kind of answer some questions because I kind of wanted to have like Dwayne kind of just tell his story and kind of the things that he's faced, and also just like I know a lot of y'all have questions, and especially I feel like coming from him, like a lot of people will be able to relate and they'll be like, wow, this really helped me and stuff. So that's kind of our goal today, just, you know, see if anybody can get something out of this little conversation that we're going to have. And also I just kind of want to like shed light on it. I feel like some people think it's just like easy peasy lemon squeezy sometimes. I feel like that's not the case.
I say each and every day I learn more and more stuff about gays and the gay community, so trust me, because hell, I'm only 19.
And also I can use that as a learning experience as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely gonna learn stuff that I don't know yet. And
the definitely is like 19. I feel like there's still like a whole lot more to like find out. And like as a gay man, like I can easily talk this and that about like, yeah, here's my life, da da da, so on and so forth. But it's like I'm still gonna learn the gay community and stuff. And it's just like it's the same way as if like a hetero person was adapting to like a lifestyle or like adapting to like changes and stuff, like with people and like they're like where they find admiration and stuff and stuff like that. So it's the same thing as gays says. Disclaimer, not PG-13.
Not PG-13 content. First question. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
How did your parents feel about you coming out? Sorry if this is a personal question. I love you so much and sad. Oh, there was another question for me, but just answer the one.
Coming out to my parents, I would say coming out to my mom was probably the easiest part. The way I felt most comfortable about it was just like, you gotta make sure you have like that foundation with your parents, or just like the respect. Because at the end of the day, like, they're gonna find out, and I feel like it's best if they find out from me rather than anyone else, because I kind of hate to be outed to my parents, like, unless it's
without like your control,
you know. But like, I came out to my parents, to my mom. We were actually sitting in the car at 3 a.m. And we just left Waffle House. You already know we were drunk as hell, girl. So it's like obvious, like, told me we should go to Waffle House. And yeah, I kind of told her, but like most of my family knew, just because like as a kid, like when I was growing up, like I would constantly just be surrounded in like my mom's dresses and heels and purses.
They got the vibe.
You know, when I was like 13, I was still doing the damn thing. I feel like that's how it is for a
lot of like kids. Like some people are like just completely taken by surprise.
Oh,
but then others, like it's kind of, they can tell a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I told my mom, kind of just told her like, you know, hey, I find attraction in the same sex, and I was like, I'm coming. First I came out as bi, just because I felt like, you know, I still had that attachment to females. I still was interested in them, and then I wasn't. And I was like, all right. So my mom was like, you know, I'm just strictly gay. But I was gonna wait to tell my dad until like never, basically. Not gonna lie to you. But then it took like 6-7 months, because I was low-key scared, because like I had that like mindset of like, oh, my dad wants a son, he wants like his football athlete, you know, he wants that stuff, and I couldn't give it to him. And so I was like, I feel as though like he just has another daughter, and I was like, you know, each guy wants their son. It's just like, that's the guy they go fishing with and stuff like that, and I couldn't give him that. And so it's like, it's not that I couldn't, but it's just like, as a gay man, you know, it's just like, you know, it's not like a son and dad kind of thing. I mean, it still is, like, we still do all sorts of stuff now, but like, it's just a matter of just being comfortable and like having like that foundation, that like good relationship with your parents. I feel like mainly, because then it makes it easier to express it if it's so easy. And if it's not, then I mean, I feel like you just have to slowly start becoming yourself. And they'll pick up on it. Because I mean, like I said, they don't, I mean, respect it. If they don't accept you, then I mean, either way, you're still gonna have to either be without them.
Yeah.
With or without them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I feel like if they don't like accept you, then like you kind of have to like just learn to live with that almost, and be like, you know what, but this is what makes me happy, so I have to do what is gonna make you happy at the end of the day.
So at the end of the day, because it's like you're not living your life through them or for them. That's not cool.
Exactly.
But yes, great question. Good one to start off with. I feel like.
How did you find out you were gay?
So we were in band class. And there was just this guy that like I found interested in, and I was like, yeah, like, why do I feel this way about him? And I was like,
he's cute.
Yeah, and it's weird. And I was just like, I like being around him. Like, he had this girlfriend, and I was just like, ugh. Like, I just got like, he had a girlfriend, and I was like, hello, I'm right here. Like, what are you doing? But like, I wanted more of the attention. I was like, why do I want attention from a man? I was in 6th grade, so I was probably like 12. 13 maybe. I don't really know how old I am in 6th grade. But I thought he was so handsome, and we were really good friends. And so I literally went to like a practice. So they have like practice rooms in the band room, and so it's like in the band room, and there's like individual rooms.
Yeah.
And so we went in there, we would just like do like, you know, like classic instruments practice stuff and whatever, But then we went in there, we talked and got to be friends. And then like he left like the room, and I was like, there's no way that like I should feel the same way about a boy the way I feel about a girl. And I was like, but I did. And so it's just like, it was kind of weird. Like I knew what gay was at the time, obviously. I got gay friends. Straight up, I literally went to Google and looked up gay test, and I took a gay test. Literally took a test.
Somebody, like, am I gay?
It said I'm 96% gay. I was like, so I'm 4% straight, so I'm bi. No, it's not true, y'all. But yeah, straight up, like that's literally like how I figured out. I mean, like, it was stupid, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like,
I mean, but everybody, like,
I mean, my thing is, way, you know? Yeah, and I was like, my thing is also, like, even questioning if I like this or like that. If I have to question, like, oh, like,
yeah, if you're
I
questioning
like
it, I feel like
you already are. You have like hints of it, like, you know, like there's a part of you that finds attraction to the same sex.
Yeah, if you wonder, you could literally try and experiment. Like, it doesn't have to be through like sex, but you could always just like reach out and see if you like it. And if you don't, then you don't. You know, that'll answer your question. But if you end up liking it, then obviously.
I mean, hey, look at me now, okay? I'm in a happy relationship, a committed relationship, so, I mean, heck, maybe once you experiment, you'll find a little fun in, you know, the hot dogs rather than the burritos, you know what I mean?
Burritos?
Yeah.
The tacos?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Wait, what did I say? I said I meant burritos and tacos. What the? I said hot dogs and burritos. Yeah. They both represent the penis.
Hot dogs and burritos. Okay, next question. Share some of your best experiences with supportive people. I'm
not gonna lie, this one's probably on, like today was an example of that girl at the restaurant, how she was so sweet and just gave us like all the like, good energy we needed. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, like when my boyfriend and I, when it's me as the individual, I'm out with my friends and like that, when we step out, I feel like we get like a lot of support from a lot of people. Like we get more support than anything.
I feel like it's became so much more like inclusive.
Yeah,
like,
the more accepted and like people's eyes and in society. But I feel like the most support, like the best thing to support, I don't know, like honestly, it's just like I will get such good energy if people like will treat me so nice. They'll, you know, hype me up, or they'll just be so sweet, so cool. And they will give me all this good energy and like reassurance of like, oh my gosh, period, you know, like you look good, sis. And like obviously, no, I'm gay.
Everybody loves that.
So, yeah, and it's like, you know, like we were just saying today, like when girl compliments a girl, she's like, oh my gosh, like I love that. She's like, I don't take an offensive way like being gay. I was like, I totally agree. I feel like people, like when you see something appealing or see something very nice, like it's good to compliment. It's just out of respect. It's, you know, you're being, you know, polite, and people get so quick to get offensive. Oh no, that's gay, I can't compliment. Or like, oh no, like I can compliment her, she's a bitch. Or like, oh, like I don't want her to think, yeah. You know, I don't want people thinking like you can't give compliments. So like I think that's just huge. Like my big support is just like people being so sweet and so like complimented and like supportive of just like me and my lifestyle and the way I look, and it's just like they don't care. They just see past it.
Y'all go follow him on Instagram.
Period. We'll have a link down below. Down below. Down below. Oh. That's why I'm a rapper.
What are the top misunderstandings of the LGBT community?
Oh my goodness. Who's the boy in the girl relationship? Who's the top and who's the bottom? If you're more feminine, don't you have to be the bottom?
Yeah.
And it's like every time we meet anyone, it's like
that's like a question.
Yeah, it's always a question. My thing is, you can be a drag queen if you wanted to and be a top, or you can be the most almost straightest looking guy, act totally straight and be a bottom.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like exactly how it is. Like there's no laws or regulations of like, oh well, if you fit, like if you fit this characteristic, then you're a bottom. Like you'd be limited to this. That's not true.
Yeah, because like a more masculine vibe versus feminine vibe. Yeah, no.
It's not like that at all. That's a huge misunderstanding. Another misunderstanding is like, you know, the whole religion thing too is people ask like, how do you love the Lord when you're gay, or like how can you like, you know,
be in the church?
Yeah, like be in a church and they hate you.
Yeah, we were talking about that today. Like a reason I specifically stopped going to a church was because of their like 10 commandments was like marriage between man and wife, and I just got very bad vibes from that church, so I ended up stopped going to that church. And he was talking about the church that he goes to now. He feels very welcome, and he feels like
Lake Point,
they don't like single him out to make him feel like, oh, he's the gay one, you know, like they're very like inclusive, supportive, and make him feel just normal.
I was like, I feel like it's the same exact way as if I was walking on the street and someone complimented me and gave me the same support. The same support I get from people outside of church, the same support I get from the people inside of the church. And like, I feel like that speaks a lot of volume. Like, honestly,
you have
and
to
truly.
find a church that, like, don't settle for less. Like, don't just go to the church just to go. Like, find one that really like works for you and accepts you and
another
treats you
one,
with respect.
like I said, is like the whole boy and girl thing. Like, there's no such thing as a boy and girl in a gay relationship, but we're both men. This is a homosexual relationship. We are both men.
Yeah.
There's no, just because one acts more feminine doesn't mean we're a female. We are still a male. I feel like people should stop focusing so much on like they're still referring it. Yeah, they're still referring it back to like a heterosexual like, relationship, and they're being closed-minded.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's one thing that bothers me. Like, those are the few things I feel like, a whole boy and girl, who's the top and the bottom, and like religion, stuff like that. And it's just like,
I have another question. I asked this to Alec, because I feel like a lot of the times, like, some girls will be like, oh, my GBF, how do you feel about that? Because I asked him about it, and he was like, if it's like my close person, like a close friend or whatever, I'm pretty sure he was like saying like he didn't care or whatever, but it's just like not like a constant thing, you know? Like, not like a, oh, like that's specifically what you are, you know, like label you.
Some people just want to be your friend just because you're gay.
Yeah,
that's what I've realized. Like, that happens like that. It happens to me all the time. I think it's so annoying. But I mean, also in the same breath, it's like people want to show their support just by being my friend. I'm like,
but you can show it through other ways.
Yeah, like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, making a bigger impact rather than just with that one person impact the world.
Like, just like not like saying you support it publicly, like doing the hard things whenever it's behind closed doors. Like, if you hear someone talking negatively and you
stand up, bro.
Yeah, like
you have a voice.
Yeah, like you can stand up and say, hey, that's not right. Like, we're not gonna talk like that, or we're not gonna say those things. At
the end of the day, it's just like, I feel like people, like, when they let that happen, they like depreciate like their dignity, like depreciate their value as a person, because like, oh, well, you're gay, I'm not really gonna do that, like, I'm not really gonna stand up for you. Or it's just like they're so quick to turn a blind eye.
Yeah,
but yet if it was you or your close friends or your family, you would get so offended, you'd like feel quick to step up.
Yeah, I feel like
we're all family here.
Yeah, you should stand up for anybody. If you support it, then stand up for if you see something wrong, and that will show your support. Same
thing with, you know, like the Black Lives Matter. That was a humongous, amazing like movement that a lot of people spoke out about. People from all sorts of different ethnic and minorities, like, they did that, you know, and it's like they found the foundation, and they found, you know, a huge impact, like something that would impact the world, and they spoke their voice out about it. It's the same thing as this. So it's like, we all support different things, but at the end of the day, it's like we're all supporting human rights. We all deserve to be treated the same. Yeah. That's what all that ties into. So.
Yeah. Are you one to put down people that are Christian? Ooh, that's a good one.
So, don't put down people who are Christian. I see both sides of the story. I see where people say they run away from Christianity or religion in general, just because people are so quick to like, oh, like Christians say if you're not this, you're going to hell. Or they say, oh, if you love this, or if you admire this, then you're going to hell.
Every sin is equal. That's what I hate. I feel like they like think that, oh, if you're gay, that's just like the top of the sins. And that's like literally like there are so many other sins that are like 10 times worse.
Let me tell you this. If you were to kill someone, or if I was to lie, exactly what you just said, is they are both the same sin in God's eyes. Yeah, there's no such thing as, oh, you're more sinful than she is, or oh, your sin's greater than his. No, I'm so sorry. But it's like, and
is a sin.
And it's like, it's the same thing as if like individuals, like a person is a person at the end of the day. Like if you're gay, or if you're transgender, or if you're straight, or if you're black, or if you're Hindu, or what the hell ever you are, like either way, like you're still a person in God's eyes. It's like, I'm not quick to go down on Christianity or put anyone against Christianity or anything like that, because like I know like y'all get fearful.
Everybody's on their own journey, you know. You have to find your what fits you.
But like, I don't want people to get like so lost in like the fact that like, oh, Christianity is like, oh, if you like certain laws, you can only live like this. That's not a thing. There's a lot of traditional ways that people like do, you know, exemplify. But like now I feel
all Christians are this.
No,
for sure.
Honey, I'm a prime example. I'm a Christian. I love the Lord. Hallelujah. Amen. He is my Lord and Savior. But don't get me wrong, I'll be real quick to make sure I don't miss a happy hour. Okay, like I make sure I get my drinks in, honey. A deal is a deal. I don't care. But no, like I feel like people are really scared of Christianity because there are certain people who like beat you with the Bible and say this and that is only acceptable. Yeah. But like that's not the case. My thing is like the Lord loves everyone. He created you in the image you are. My thing is you are loved either way. Okay, the relationship between you and the Lord is that's all that matters. Like there's no such thing as, you know, well, he loves me less because I'm gay.
Everybody interprets it their own way. Like how I interpret the Bible is not going to be the exact same way that you take a certain sentence. You know, like it might touch me in a different way than it touches you. So it's up to you in your own relationship with God, and I feel like that's kind of what I've learned.
Each relationship is different, and we don't have to explain that or define that to anyone to, you know, prove ourselves that I know the Lord and stuff like that.
That's not a real Christian. That's not what the Bible says. But okay, bitch. I didn't know you was on my walk. I didn't know you were God. Like, Lord, forgive me. Because my thing is, when people do that, they're being hypocritical, because then they're judging others. It's like
you know, love your neighbor as yourself. Judge not, you should have judged.
Oh, is this one for me?
I have no idea.
Well, because you've obviously questioned your sexuality.
Well, okay, yes, I've questioned my sexuality, but even as a gay man, I'm not gonna lie, like, there would be times where, like, I would be out in public with, like, my current boyfriend at the time, and I would be, like, almost embarrassed to kiss them. Like, as a gay man. Or, like, I would just be, like, so shy, or I'd just be, like, I would feel uncomfortable in my own skin as a gay person. I just didn't want to be gay, because it's, like, I feel like this is so wrong. Like, I feel like this is just so weird. Because society is so loud. Like, the voices are so loud.
Yeah, because it's like you can go out and, like, you kind of almost think, like, oh, if someone's staring at you, like, that type of thing.
That's exactly what I do. 10 out of 10.
I feel that the same way, though, like, just being, like, in an interracial relationship. Like,
you know, same thing as me and Justin get looks all the time.
So I kind of wanted to come on here and kind of just, like, explain further what I meant by what I said. And I know I put the question, like, the words up and stuff, but I just kind of want to explain a little bit more on, like, kind of what I was trying to say. But just like what Dwayne said, how he said that sometimes he'll go out and he'll get looks because he's dating a boy. The same thing, there are people out there that sometimes will give people weird looks because of the fact that they're in an interracial relationship, which they should not be getting looks in the first place, you know? Like, people should not give bad look for that or anything, like, as if there's anything wrong with it, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And just like him dating a boy, like, there's literally nothing wrong with it, so people should not give looks and, like, look down on people for doing that, because it's literally completely normal.
And I will be so quick to,
I gotta tell you a f***ing story time. You know, to the f***ing note. I'm mad at this bitch. Lady tried to try him, but yeah, no, I feel like everybody's just so judgmental. Like, mind your damn business, literally.
As I was saying earlier, bitch, if it don't pay your bills, it don't put you to sleep, it don't put money in your account, it has no right to do with you.
Literally, just live your life. I don't get why everybody's like feels so affected by what other people do. Like, if that's not your cup of tea, that's not your cup of tea. You don't matter.
Keep it moving, babe. There's other people in the world. Like,
yeah, people really just let it, like,
don't let me hold you up.
That's so cute.
Like, I'll get
the horses. Yeah, the horses. Like, oh my god. Okay, next question. Can you talk about some of the mental strains that some individuals in the community go through?
Of course, they're all different, like the mental strain and stuff like that. But the mental strain for me is probably just, like, going out and people, like, looking in, or, like, looking
being
at
around
us.
That you, like, aren't comfortable around or don't know you.
Like, just, like, when people, like, mental strain is... So, like, if we go to a party or if we go to a function or we just step out and we're out in the public and we give a compliment, and mental strike, something that annoys me so bad is, like, I feel so hesitant to give, like, another gentleman a compliment because of, like, oh, well, like, that's gay, or, like, oh, I'm not gay. Like,
oh, like, you're scared to, like,
yeah, like, they take it as I'm hitting on them.
Like, ooh, you look good today, you know, oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey, like, I really...
Yeah, because some, like, straight men can be mean.
But they get defensive over their sexuality.
Yeah, no, it's like they're just insecure in their own sexuality. I've learned that.
Bitch! Proud of you, because that's a hard pill to swallow for most people.
If you're confident in your own sexuality, you should literally not be fazed by that. Like,
no.
I would not
be
fazed. Like, I'm confident in my sexuality, so, like, if a girl hit on me, like, I would be like, thanks, bitch. Like, you know, like, I don't know. And I feel like if you're confident in your sexuality, then that's how you should be. And if you're not, and you have to get defensive and be like, that's gay, da da da, like, you're obviously insecure in your sexuality.
My thing is, like, why though? Like, why are you insecure? What's going on? Like, let's get real deep.
Are you questioning it?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on, sis? Like, is there something you want to tell? Is there some tea you want to spill?
Literally.
But that's part of the mental strain. Another one is probably just, like, walking in the shoes of a gay person is just, like, I feel like you're gonna get used to looks. Just, like, looks and just, like, weird vibes. That's why for me, like, I am huge on energy. Like, energy I get from people. Like, if I get bad energy from you, that's already, like, that's it. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna back up and walk away. And it's because, like, people are so quick, like I said, to judge or just look at us like we're different, or like we're different, like we're not human. You know, it's like, that's like another huge annoying thing. It's just like people treat us as if like we're different, like we're not humans.
It's like, y'all are a couple, y'all are literally just in a relationship.
Like, if you were to look at me, like, inside my body, we would have the same amount of bones, you know, the same organs, we have the same blood flow, you know, it's like, I just don't get it. That's another thing. It's like people
That's crazy how, like, it's literally just like a relationship and sex. Like, what is, you know, like, literally it's not.
What's so different?
Yeah, it's literally not different.
Nothing. I'm in a relationship with a man rather than a woman. And I'm, you know, I'm acting with a man rather than a woman. And it's like society's just so used to the norms. They're like, oh, okay, let's keep it, you know, like this. And if not, then it's wrong.
Yeah.
Over it. I should become president.
Next question. At what time did you feel comfortable coming out?
When I feel like I had enough support in my corner without my parents and stuff like that being involved in it.
Like friends and stuff?
Yeah, so like when I had support from like my friends, even some teachers
I feel like
obviously
it's a
knew.
little bit easier to come out to like a friend. I feel like your parents is just like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like you don't want to ever
Friends come and go,
disappoint
bitch.
yeah,
It's your
you
parents.
know?
They're like...
You don't want to disappoint them or anything. You don't want to upset them.
Because it's a lifelong battle you have to fight. And that gets tiresome. And I feel bad for people who do have to, you know, go through that because it's totally not fair to feel unloved by the people who literally brought you into this world.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable, like I said, like whenever I had enough support from like my friends or from teachers or just people around me that like I constantly surround myself with. Like whenever I had enough support from them and like everyone else, rather like compared to just having me, my one friend, and that's it. And like if I was telling my parents, it's kind of harder because all I have to resort back to is just that one person. But I can have a whole support system.
Yeah.
If they tell me no or like they don't accept me, stuff like that. But they did, thankfully. Like thank you, Lord. But
We
love.
Like,
that was probably
supportive
the.
queens.
Oh heck yeah, parents are the best. They literally love me the most. We can make jokes about it now. That's the best thing.
Yeah, being able to just
Heck
laugh
yeah.
about it.
Holly and I,
Completely normalize it.
Sweet mom and I literally go to the store and you know she'll pull out some stuff from the women's section for me. I'm like, period. Because, like, she does. Like, I can wear both. I'm just like, period, girl. Because most guys would be like, Mom, I don't do that. Yeah, what is that? That's gay. I'm like, hell yeah, girl, period. How's it look at my booty? They high rise, low rise.
Has coming out made you more confident?
Oh yeah, can you tell?
Like now you don't have to like hide it. You can just be yourself openly.
Oh yeah.
Just like anybody would want to do that, you know? Like depending it doesn't even have to be like your sexuality, just like if you want to wear certain types of things. It's like just being able to wear what you want, be yourself, that type of thing. Anything like that. Being able to be open and be who you are, of course it's gonna make you confident.
I mean, being closeted like definitely puts a veil over you. It puts a veil over everything, it puts a restriction. And so it's like once I came out, I felt like that weight was just like off of my shoulders. I felt so good that I was able to like finally just breathe, speak, like I can be myself.
Openly.
I don't have to put on a front or an act just so society can accept me.
Whatever,
you know, so like I felt more I definitely felt most comfortable like when I came out because I was like, F it. As long as my parents accept me, you know, then that's
opinion really.
Yeah, I mean, of course the Lord, but like him and I have our own relationship, so it's like I was totally fine. Like we were on a good understanding. My parents know I finally came on a good understanding, so it's like then it's like I don't care if the world doesn't like me. Then I don't care. I don't live for the world. I live for myself and for the Lord.
Period.
And heck, I have me a good loving boyfriend.
They're so cute. Pop picture.
Period. Yeah, literally. Period. We step out here. We'll insert two. We'll do like a little cute regular one at the gym because we're like athletic kings. And they'll do it when we step out because bitch, we real bad. Okay, we real bad. Go show us support my Instagram.
Yeah, it's
Okay, voice crack. Just going through puberty. You know what I mean?
Do y'all have a relationship with God? Yes.
I do. Yes, boyfriend and I both do actually. We go to church every Sunday.
Little godly, loving relationship. They're so cute.
That was the one thing I told my best friends and my mama. I said I have to find me a man who loves the Lord.
Just as much as you do.
Okay, and he has to love his mama. He has to love his mama because if he don't, that means he ain't gonna know how to like
treat you.
Yeah, or parent a kid.
Yeah.
Like he needs to know what that love feels like. So
what's something that coming out taught you about yourself and other people?
Coming out definitely taught me to be more comfortable in my skin, but definitely just to like start being and like amplifying like myself as a person, like being comfortable with what I want to do and just acting out like however I feel, because it's like
being okay.
This is, yeah, like being okay
if someone doesn't accept you, you know, just knowing that like you're doing what you love, like you're being yourself.
I definitely
doing
feel
what makes you happy.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that was the main thing. Like I'm able to like gain like respect for myself because like I respected my voice. I value my voice. Yeah, like I valued my voice a whole lot more by saying that. It's like Dwayne, like don't be afraid to like speak out. Yeah, like you have a voice and it matters. It's valid. Like it's gonna be heard by someone, whether it's one person or it's someone in freaking Europe. Like who the hell knows? Like someone's gonna hear it and like it's gonna be important. So it's like I'm able to finally like speak out and not feel like I'm just, you know, kind of like hiding under a shadow or a veil because, you know, I didn't want people to hear me or look at me or judge me and shit like that.
A lot of people think being gay is a choice. What's your opinions on this? I feel like like it's not, because like I feel like if it was a choice, it would just be like so much easier to just go with society, you know, to be straight. But like, you know, you're not going to be happy, so it's literally like I feel like it's not your choice, you know.
The only choice you have is whether or not you want to accept yourself and, you know, let the world know you're gay, or if you just want to continue to live closeted. It's the only choice you have. But like as like growing up, I mean, you couldn't tell me I was gay, because it's like you're invalidating like, you know, my dignity and like me as a person. Like I didn't know I was gay, but like also
you hadn't came to terms with this, so like someone else gonna tell you.
But like also in that same breath, like if someone was to say, oh, you're gay, like you didn't know it because you're so young, you know, so you don't know any better. But it's like, you know, I was still interested when I was interested, and that was women, that was females. People say, oh, like you're born gay and stuff like that. I'm just like, that's a huge controversial topic about
like,
that.
When you're young, you're literally like, you're not thinking about dating people.
You're so
how
pure.
Are you supposed to
you're
know?
So pure and
like,
innocent.
You know, like it's just you and your friends, you know, you're just out, and then like you see your mom and dad, so you think, oh, like I'm supposed to like girls, but you don't really know because you're not dating. You're not in that phase of your life. So then once you get into that phase of your life and you're exploring, and then you're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't.
You learn to find yourself through like obstacles,
which you do as you get older. I don't think it's a choice.
I agree, it's not a choice.
Is it hard going every day with people looking at you weird?
Listen, honey, respectfully, because the Lord's listening, I give them the energy that they give me. So if someone wants to treat me very nasty and look at me bad and weird, then you know what? I'm gonna be respectful and polite, but I'm just gonna give them the look and the body and the energy that they want. Like they're asking for that, so I'm just gonna look at them a little bit more. I'm kind of, you know, make sure like they have my attention, because they keep staring at me. So if you keep staring at me, it's either because one, I am damn fine, or two, you're just very uncomfortable in my presence. I'll make sure you're more uncomfortable by, you know, me looking at you and smiling at you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's hard. It's only hard if you let it. And that's if you let it affect you. That's if you start putting so much like pressure on the outside voices. You value other people's opinions more than your own. If you let them speak louder than what your true voice is, then it's like you're gonna care, because that's all it's feeding. That's what you feed off of, outside voices. You feed off of other people's acceptance. And if you feel cute and fine in your skin, then baby, that's all that matters. No one can invalidate the fact how good you feel about yourself. What do you think is the best way that people can spread awareness for it? I wouldn't say that, you know, like, oh, I want to make sure I'm doing this so I can support them. I feel like it's just gonna come naturally. I feel like don't overly do it to where it's inauthentic. Because then it's like you're trying so hard. Don't force it. Way too hard. But I feel like the best way to do it is just like, I feel like just like spreading like love and spreading kindness and like just spreading a whole lot of like that inclusion feeling, no matter who it is, no matter where it comes from or who it's going to. I feel like everybody's literally just the same. I feel like it's that, and then also like speaking up whenever you're not everybody's watching, you know, like in those times, like those private times, like if you're around your family and someone in your family's that type of way, like speaking up to them, like starting there is showing your support. Like it doesn't have to be shown for like other people to know that you support it. You shouldn't have to act on something just to get a response or get attention. I feel like the best way to do it is, like I said, just to like start, you know, being more open-minded to the fact that there's a lot of different people in the world, and so it's just like at the end of the day, like, and there's so many things that I don't even know that people are interested, you know, like everybody. I just learned what polyamorous was, or polygamorous. That's where they like date multiple people. Justin asked me, like, them I said, there's a show, Polygamy. Wait, is it Polygamy? I would never. I don't think I'm a little selfish. I get a little jealous. But you know, there's a lot of different shit in the world. No, I like what I like, and it's mine. And if you can if what I have is for everybody, then I don't want it. It needs to be just for me. You know, I like having essentially like that. I like having the privilege to have you all to myself. I'm the only one who can kiss you. I'm the only one who can lick on your neck. I feel like people are gonna like think of me weird. This like weird for like being like this. But I feel like if it came to it and like me and my partner had talked about it, I wouldn't be okay with like sex with any other one. But like if we were to an agreement, like flirt here and there, like that type of thing, like we both were on the same terms of it, then I feel like I would like be understanding, because like you're just being friendly, you know. Like having boundaries, but like, you know, being more like open, because like I don't know, I feel flattered by like if people hit on someone that I like, because I'm like, it's a compliment for me. I'm like, thank you. I know I chose a good one. Okay, I feel you. Okay, girl, you think I did good? I picked a good apple, bitch. You think so? What's the worst thing someone has said / done to you because you're gay? Oh, I'm kind of excited to hear this one. Who we need to fight? No, straight up. What are we gonna pray over? I hope you trip and fall. Thank you, Lord. The worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I can only imagine because I feel like there's some very crazy stuff that people go through.
I was in a relationship with someone, and this is the worst thing because it's just like I allowed it to happen, but I had to hide my sexuality and hide my relationship with him to his whole family when I was at his house and hanging out.
So you had to act like bros.
Yeah, like we were just friends. I think that was probably the worst thing that's ever like been done to me, because it's like I then like did not value my voice or my feelings or anything. Like I invalidated all of it by, you know, lowering my standards and just settling for the fact that, okay, well, I want him, so it's like I'm gonna, you know, hide who I am as a person. I'm not gonna speak up. I'm not gonna be me. Like that's not cool. I feel like that was very wrong.
Like that's also like a problem with some like people, like some like one person being closeted and them not being ready, but then also like you're kind of putting the other person, they have to suffer, they have to silence themselves just for you. So I feel like that's almost like kind of like a selfish thing.
That's exactly why I like kind of like got upset. Like thankfully I'm not in it, but I was a little upset just during the whole time because it's like I feel like it wasn't fair. Like I didn't have a full relationship because it's like I couldn't do all the things my relationship could do. You know, so like I feel like that was the worst thing. I know some people, you know, they go to places and they literally, like I've heard stories about people getting kicked off of planes and, you know, people not being allowed to, you know, get in certain Ubers, or people not getting to a restaurant, stuff like that, because they were gay. Like there's a lot of stuff that I've heard, and it's just like
seen like hazing and stuff, and like
especially in college,
people
it's horrible
because of that. I just don't get it.
But that was the worst thing for me, just settling for a relationship that I had to hide myself and hide my sexuality and me as a person.
Who is your favorite celebrity who is part of the LGBTQ+? I know a cute little gay couple that I love. Chris and I don't know what the other one's name is. That one guy's name is Chris Olin, and the other boy, one's a dancer, and then they make like TikToks. They're so cute.
Girl,
you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh.
I don't really know a lot of gay couples. I know like, I mean, Justin knows a crap ton of them. There is Todrick Hall and his boyfriend.
Cute.
Todrick Hall's lots of fun. He's a little baddie. He's definitely a queen.
I feel like so many people are becoming more and more like in tune with their sexuality and exploring more. So I feel like low-key everybody's a little bi. I feel like
every noodle is straight until it gets wet. So all of us are straight, and then when we get a little wet, no matter who the hell it is, we get a little wonky. Okay, exactly. That's my thing, and it's like also like some people like are like, oh, like I know I'm not gay,
they're so opposed to it, but it's like
I'm like, if you're so opposed to it, then it's like okay, like that means like you're just not into it, and that's fine. But also, it's like, don't get so defensive, like it's a bad thing for you to experiment. Like, the hell? Try all colors of the freaking
I feel like
rainbow.
if you're questioning, just like look into it.
My favorite celebrity of the LGBTQ is probably going to be Demi Lovato. Like,
oh, I love her.
She is really, really, like, she's inspired me a whole lot. Like, I was telling Justin.
So, like, empowering.
I was definitely telling Justin the other day about, like, you know, I'm so just, like, in awe, essentially, of, like, whenever a gay person comes out, they have one thing to say, hey, I'm gay. But whenever you have mental illnesses and you have drug abuse and, you know, you're an alcoholic and you are part of the LGBTQ community, and it's like you're suicidal and all this stuff, it's like you say all this stuff. She had a whole lot of things to say rather than just I'm gay.
She could relate to so many different
parties. And it's like, that truly is like, she just has a whole lot of inspiration. She has a whole lot of just like value and wisdom to her. And if like that's the main thing that like helped me kind of get more comfortable in my skin as well, is just noticing that like, Dwayne, like it's not the worst of the worst. Like, you know, like she's doing all this stuff. Imagine how much guts it takes to be that transparent to the world. Yeah. Compared to just me.
Like how big her platform is.
Compared to just me coming out to my parents. Like, yes, both of them are important things. Like, they're very, very important, but it's just like we're in different situations.
It inspires you.
So I feel like she's one of my favorite just because, like, I don't know, I'm just so proud of her. She is just the baddest, and she is just truly, truly, truly an icon.
And period.
Love Ellen DeGeneres too. Love that bitch.
I love Ellen.
If I could be on her show, I would literally lick her tits.
Or Gigi Gorgeous and her girlfriend. I don't know if they're still dating, or wife. I think they're married, but they're so cute.
Period. Portia is a bad B word.
I think this is the last question, but how can I be supportive and let my sister know I fully support her? I feel like this is good, like, anybody, if anybody is wondering how they could support, like, someone.
Yeah, I feel like, well, especially, like, as someone who's that close to you, be their best friend. basically. Like, ask them, like, so is there any guys, you know, if it's a gay guy, I'm talking, like, so if you were lesbian, like, I'm your brother, you know, I want you to be more comfortable, like, so, like, is there any girls we're talking to, you know?
Yeah.
And I would just, like, want you to, like, open up to me, and, like, I just, like, I want you to know.
Feel welcome.
Let them know that there's a listening ear no matter what. There's a shoulder to cry on. And it's like, let her, you know, I feel like just let your sibling or let your close friend, whoever it is, know that, like, hey, like,
whenever you're ready,
I got you. Yeah, like, I got you. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm in your corner, you know? And it's like, let that be known to anything rather than just like, hey, I support you. And that's it. Yeah. You're not doing much for me. Yeah, you support me, but it's like, you're not allowing me to 100% be vulnerable to you.
Yeah. Like, really feel supported.
Yeah. Like, I want to feel supported, not just hear it. Because like I said, it's so easy to like say things. And it's, I was about to say, like, it's so easy to say stuff, but like acting on it essentially goes forbidden with some people. You know, it's like they just forget they have to actually act on those things. But supporting just comes in all different ways. Literally, if it just comes to talking to them every day, it shows that you support them because you want to be surrounded by them with communication and their presence. And it's like, you know, then, you know, heck, going out to places to eat with them helps them, helps them know that, like, okay,
you're not ashamed to be around.
Yeah, in public. You get it, girl. Period. We got an ally, queers. But yeah,
I feel like we talked about a lot of good things. If you have any more questions or anything like that, you can comment them down below, and I don't know if he'll go through the comments, but like,
I'll definitely reply. Also, like I said, my Instagram link is down below, so like if y'all have any questions, y'all feel like, you know, I don't know who the heck I'm gonna talk to, I don't know who I'm gonna listen to, listen, sis. Like I said, so like,
DMs are always open. I
your voice is heard. Like I said, to any and everyone. And it's like, if it comes from someone from Europe, it's gonna be transferred all over here to freaking Forney, Texas, honey. And I'll be more than happily to answer your questions or help you feel some type of support or some type of closure.
The same thing, try your hard. Like, I can try my hardest to like relate to you and be here for you.
Because I think it's like, also like, if you're like someone who is aware of like the LGBTQ community, and like you have like some people who are involved in the community, if you're just simply just a supporter of it, essentially, like, you know, like, how you supported, you know, people, you know, who are different and stuff like that, and people who found interest in things that you did not. You found your way to support them. So I feel like if you can, then you can spread awareness to other people who can. Yeah. So it's like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just a lot of fun to be able to love everyone and have like a whole lot more inclusion rather than have a whole lot of hate, because hate takes so much to hate someone. Yeah, literally. And it's such dry energy. That's why, like I said, I'm big on energy. Like, if you're nasty energy, I don't want nasty energy around me. I just can't do it. It just makes me, it's so thick. And it's just like, I'd rather be somewhere where I can just walk into. I just feel so blissed and loved and welcome and highly favored.
Live life.
You ain't gotta worry about putting on a front so someone can accept you. That's the worst thing. Because heck, if you hated gays, I couldn't be with you right now. And it would be so awkward. I feel so ashamed and judged right now. And I don't. I feel the absolute most loved.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay. It's just product.
Oh, I have a cute picture. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to start being able to, you know, do things like this and use my platform and just like give someone a voice that they can like relate to. And obviously y'all can relate more to him if you're part of the LGBTQ plus community than I could if I was just like answering.
We can be friends, y'all. We can, us gays need to stick together. We can be friends. We need to support one another. Okay, the girls, the gays, the theys, the motherfucking,
the she's, the hey,
people who can party all damn day. Let's get it, let's go. Okay.
But yeah, we love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Ooh, like the rainbow or the gay pride flag emoji. One of those. Fill up the comments with some love, or like the rainbow hearts. You know, I want the comments to be a very supportive thing. And also, yeah, like, if I see any bad comments, they're straight getting removed or blocked or whatever. I want this to be like a safe space.
We don't need no bad energy. This is a safe commercial. This
exactly. If you don't like it, whatever, just get off the video. Don't comment. Like, it's not necessary. You know, this is going to be a safe space for the people. And I want that to be very clear. But yeah,
everyone is welcomed. Anyone from any background. We'll shed some love on you. You know, we'll make sure we hype you up. You know, sprinkle a little love and joy. A little happiness, a little favor, honey. Because you're favored by us. We love you.
Period. But yeah, we love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.